Okay, this is going to be a quick December energy report. Okay, the energy that I get for December is a little bit different than what I'm hearing others talk about. So take what I have to say with a grain of salt. And as usual, I get a word and a little bit of feeling and intuitive get, and then I get a hexagram / gene key. And the word for December I got was debilitated. And the hexagram that I got was 54, line 2. And what I got was, this is a debilitated time. First of all, there's a lot of burnout going on. We're very debilitated. The energies, and look, I'm not looking at any astrological alignments. The astrological alignments may be saying this is party time, this is ascension time, but that's not what I'm getting. That this is collectively humanity's feeling debilitated, tired, burnt out, particularly in the spiritual community. And this is not the time this month to start new projects. This is don't move. This is a time to, first of all, just celebrate, be with family, and we're going to be looking at our relationships and our relationship with money. That's what the 54th gene key is all about: greed, material and monetary or financial accumulation. But the 54th hexagram speaks to our relationships in regards to material success. But let me back up. So this is debilitated time, and I kept hearing, don't spend more than you can afford. This is financially, because I heard that this is, I've got to look at my notes, it's a critical time, something about the banks and the financial system. So, but this is a time that humanity is facing its self-created fate based on its ideas of money. So we may be coming into a period that something happens in the financial system. I don't know. I'm just guessing here, that it's going to cause humanity to look at money and how their relationship to money. That's just my best guess. So don't spend more than you can afford. Be real cautious of your money. But also don't spend more than you can afford in integrity, in the people that and groups that you align with. So this is what the 54th hexagram speaks to, as well as the gene key, that in general, humanity has not believed or entrusted that the universe, the cosmos, can provide all the prosperity, wealth, health, whatever, that you could ever want, need, or desire. That we don't trust in this, and that we tend to sacrifice our own inner truth, sacrifice something in ourselves, our integrity, and align ourselves with groups, partnerships, relationship, marriages, people, whatever, in order to maintain material success. And this is what the gene keys talks about, that this hexagram gene key, it's how we align ourselves with people in order to further our material success. And perhaps whatever happens with the monetary system, this will be the shock that we need to look at ourselves and how we view this pressure inside of us to continually have material security. I have this as a karma, so I know this very well, that I don't feel safe unless I have a lot of stuff, or I have lots of money in the bank, or And really, what the Gene Keys talks about, that this pressure to get more is really aspiration in disguise. It's, oh, what is Richard? He talks about greed is really aspiration without trust in the universe. So maybe this time of year, when we're thinking about all the things that we want or we want to give, that we look at, go deeper into this pressure inside of us and see if it's not really aspiration to evolve ourselves in a more spiritual way, and that we just don't trust, or we don't trust that the universe can provide all that we need. And eventually aspiration leads to ascension. So I kind of like receiving this hexagram because it does talk about ascension, but we have to face on a collective level how we view money, how we use money as our security when really the cosmos should be our safety net. And that we perhaps this month look at all of our relationships and how we in some way have spent more of our integrity than we can afford by giving parts of ourselves away in a relationship in order to maintain some material security, when really we should be trusting in spirit, the universe, etc. Okay? And the 54th hexagram also kind of talks about how humanity has accepted life as suffering, kind of how we go along and we make deals with people, align ourselves and say, okay, well, I have security here, but I'll forgo my dreams here because life is just some suffering, and I'll make a deal to accept this in order to get this. And this is absolutely not the way the universe works. To accept suffering is a slandering on life, a slander to all of the cosmos. So we are going to be faced with our greed, our view towards money, and where we find support and safety and security. Okay? So December, just relax, celebrate, really just have a good time. Don't worry about ascension or anything. Just spend time with your loved ones, have a good time, relax, don't do any new projects, and don't spend more than you can afford. Money and integrity. Okay. And happy holidays. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season.